guys, this is Anthony. Today we're playing another 15 plus 10 game on Lichess, and we are playing the French defense. Yeah, so White's playing this f4 move, which I've seen. Um, they're playing quick, so has me worried that they may be running into some prep. Okay, so they're pushing c4. Pawn takes, bishop takes c4. Queen d4. Maybe it's slightly annoying, so I'm looking at d takes c4, bishop takes c4. I also have queen, no, queen h4, g3. So I'm looking at d takes c4, bishop takes c4, and then queen d4. Maybe a little annoying. Yeah, let's try this out. Queen d4, bishop b4. I mean, queen d4, bishop b5 check, bishop d7. Feels a little shaky to play my queen out so early. But there is actually a double attack. I forgot about f4. Yeah, f4 is hanging. Okay, so bishop d7, bishop takes, knight takes. Okay, so they drop the f4 pawn. They drop f4. So let's say f4. Queen takes f4. They play d4 with a discovery. But I could actually capture the pawn. Behind in development, but yeah, this material should be enough. So yeah, on queen f4, if pawn to d3, I have queen takes e5. So let's grab this pawn. So do I want to grab another pawn? There's knight takes e5. Knight takes e5. Yeah, it seems like I'm flirting with disaster there. Um, yeah, maybe a little too greedy. Because queen a4. Okay, so if knight takes e5, knight takes, queen takes with check, I'm okay there. But if knight takes e5, queen a4 check, knight d7. I think I'm gonna be a little bit greedy with this pawn. Just trying to see if they could pile up, but yeah, let's take. So knight takes f3, rook takes f3, queen e5 check, king h1, probably knight f6. Yeah, I do like this continuation. I am up 2 pawns, and it should be enough for the win. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I was looking at queen d4 check. Probably knight f6. Knight f6, queen a4. Queen a4 doesn't work. Okay, my queen's covering. So yeah, knight f6. Bishop e7. White's going to play bishop e3. So what about bishop d6? Pressuring h2. And on bishop e3, I have queen over. They could just move the rook h3. So yeah, bishop e7 looks a bit timid, but I'm ahead right now, and I'm okay with playing some safe moves. hmm So queen d7, queen g4. Yeah, queen b4 also looks good. Queen b4. I just don't like queen a4 check. So yeah, I'm gonna try to coordinate a little bit. So let's drop back. Not coordinate, consolidate. Like I'm up 2 pawns. I want to castle. If I could play pawn to b6 just to reinforce the c5 pawn. Um, might want to double up against this d3 pawn. Yeah, if I can win a third pawn, that might be nice. So knight d5. blunders a pawn. So castle just seems normal. Yeah, scanning for weaknesses. Probably b6. There may be lines where white may play bishop g5. Okay, they don't. They may be going into desperation mode. Yeah, if they play g4, what about knight d5? They'll force off another trade. And knight d5, knight takes, queen takes. I do like the look of that. And if rook f7, rook takes f7, yeah, that doesn't get them much. So knight d5, just forcing some simplifications. Um, Pawn takes or queen takes? Yeah, I think queen takes makes sense. Okay, so they are not going for the trade. Could play bishop f6 now and control that diagonal. This nice a1 h8 diagonal. Yeah, let's do that. Rook takes fails to knight takes. So my c5 pawn is hanging, or it's loose. Nothing attacking it yet. Okay, so we have another pawn. I don't think how to play this. Hmm. I could play bishop takes b2, rook b1, bishop d4, knight g4, knight f6. I do like the look of that. Oh, my pawn is hanging though. Do I want to address that? I could play b6. Yeah, let's play b6. I'm gonna pre-move this capture. Wow, okay. Ah, okay, so I did blunder. Um, so on pawn takes, knight takes. Hmm. Okay, let's not freak out. I have queen d3. So my opponent did catch me off guard with this. Actually, hmm, yeah, they would be up two pieces for a rook. Okay, so let's play queen takes d3. Yeah, that flurry of captures. Yeah, I kind of misplayed that. After rook takes, I auto recaptured. Yeah, maybe knight takes was the move. Sorry, not knight takes, but g takes f6. Hmm. You'll have to look into that. So right now it's still a game. There's a lot of loose pieces right now. Um, what can white play? Yeah, maybe just a coordinating move. Um, Queen f4, queen e5. What do I want to play? Yeah, they do have to move their queen. It's hanging. So on queen f4, what about? No, f5 hangs the pawn. Do I want to force a queen trade? Yeah, queen d4, queen d4, queen takes, c takes. Yeah, this might be the best way to play it. Trying to see if I'm missing any tactics, but queen d4 takes, takes. And I have these connected passers. But I like the connected pass bonds. The plan's simple, especially since I'm down almost 10 minutes. Um, but yeah, definitely want to look back at rook takes f6. Yeah, um, when I get surprised like that, I definitely ruminate on that position, thinking through these what ifs. But yeah, we still have a game to play, so trying to still find the best moves in the current position. So, okay, another surprising move. G takes. Okay, so if G takes f6, Queen g3, check, King h8. Bishop h6, rook g8. Am I missing anything? So g takes f6. Queen takes, g takes f6, queen g3 check, king h8, bishop h6, rook g8. I'm very cramped. Uh, yes. I did miss something. Bishop c3. Yeah, that's very clean. But I'm lucky I have rook g8, maybe? I do admit I'm missing a number of moves here. Yeah, this should be winning. Very sloppy game, for sure. My opponent resigns, thank you very much. But yeah, this was a very tactically sharp game where I missed a lot of moves. So what is this f4? Yeah, we faced this before, maybe last week. And I remember my takeaway from that was to play c5. My opponent was playing quite fast, and I got quite greedy. Yeah, at this point, I did like my position. I think I was up the full 2 points of material. White has this open f file to play with, but if I play my position correctly, yeah, white shouldn't have any counterplay. Um, yeah, so if I went here, okay. So I auto recaptured with the knight. So yeah, now this knight fork doesn't work. I'm changing up the move order. Yeah, queen doesn't. Queen takes. Okay. So yeah, taking back with the pawn doesn't change anything, actually. Hmm. So this makes me wonder. I had knight c3, but after c3, like this just looks a little dicey. Could play f6, but it looks very passive. G4's coming. Hmm. Yeah, so maybe knight d5 itself wasn't so great. Maybe here just b6 and just pass the ball back to white. Yeah, so knight d5. I would probably want to take that move back. So I didn't recapture the queen. Instead, grab this second pawn. So this endgame should be winning for black. Yeah. But instead, yeah, white surprises me again with another check. So they couldn't take back with the queen. So I did calculate queen g3, king h8, bishop h6, rook g8. Um, but yeah, bishop c3 with the idea of moving and giving up checkmate. I also had queen back to d8. I had queen back to d8. Okay. I missed this resource. Um, yeah, the backwards queen moves to protect a piece. So queen d8 looks strong. But yeah, after queen captures, yeah, this should be winning for black. So some takeaways from this game, I definitely missed a number of forcing moves, and my conversion up two pawns was a bit shaky. Some things I'll look at in my own annotations was, yeah, if knight takes c3, just getting rid of a pair of minor pieces, that would have made the conversion easier. And, hmm, yeah, definitely want to see queen d8. I think we could look at queen d8 in the engine right now. Let's see, knight f6. Yes, so black's winning. Yeah, so white's winning here. Yeah, queen d8 was the only move. Yikes. Yeah, so we narrowly escaped the win here. Let's look at our rating. We're back 1956, so 44 points away from 2000. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.